The woman stripped down to her underwear and shoes, then waded into the frigid lake. She'd barely taken a few steps when the lakebed suddenly dropped away beneath her. The unexpected depth sent her into a panic, and she frantically scrambled back to shore. Realizing a direct approach wouldn't work, she shoved a thick log into the water and ventured back into the icy lake. Using the wood for buoyancy, she successfully stayed afloat and paddled straight toward the center. She took a deep breath and dove, swimming down toward the plane wreckage on the lakebed. Her target, the satellite phone. But the crash had wedged it deep into a crevice, and she couldn't reach it. Running out of air, she grabbed 2 backpacks at random and kicked desperately for the surface. The prolonged exposure to freezing water was taking its toll. She could barely feel her limbs. Fighting to stay conscious, she swam for shore as fast as she could. A bone-chilling roar erupted behind her. She whipped around to see a grizzly bear ransacking her campsite. It found her last remaining food and devoured it, packaging and all, leaving only a pile of droppings as thanks. She could only watch helplessly. Then the bear lumbered toward her companion's corpse. Desperate, she slapped the water, trying to scare it away. Fortunately, the bear wasn't particularly hungry. After sniffing around the body, it lost interest and ambled back into the forest. Only then did her racing heart slow down. To prevent this from happening again, she immediately dragged her companion's body to a peaceful spot and gave him a proper burial. Back at camp, she rifled through the salvaged backpacks. They contained nothing but tightly wrapped bundles of $100 bills. The waterproof packaging had kept them pristine despite the dunking. In her old life, she would have been ecstatic. Now, they were just expensive kindling. Her immediate priorities were drinkable water and food. The nearby water source was murky, contaminated with animal waste. She'd have to boil it. But how to make fire? As despair crept in, the money caught her eye. Using her glasses as a makeshift magnifying glass, she focused sunlight on the bills. Soon, wisps of smoke curled up. She bent close, blowing gently until flames danced to life. She literally jumped for joy. Next, she grabbed a piece of plane wreckage and hammered it with rocks into a crude pot shape. She filled it with lake water and waited for it to boil. Once it bubbled, she carefully poured the sterilized water into a bottle and drank deeply. Water problem solved, she turned to food. From her sewing kit, she pulled out thread and tied it to a stick. Her earring became a makeshift hook. Just like that, a primitive fishing rod. By some miracle, a fish actually took the bait. She yanked the rod excitedly, but the delicate thread couldn't handle the strain.